Everybody put your hands together for your friend, our comedian, David Manno.
Got a bunch of stupid shit going on in my life I've got to tell you about. Stupid shit. A couple months I'm turning 55 years old. Yeah, true. You don't believe me? I am. I'll show you my license. I am turning 55. It sucks. It really does suck. Every time I turn the TV on, and then commercials come on, they want me to believe my heart's about to explode, my joints are all worn out, and my penis doesn't work. I'll tell you, my penis works just fine, thank you. Every hour on the hour I get to pee. It's true. These days I think I get about 6 miles to the bladder. When you're at the basketball game or the hockey game or the football game, I'm the fucking asshole that's tripping over you during the most important play of the game. At a concert, I'm the encore peer. I'm the one that gets up during the best song of the show and just totally fucks it up for everybody. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? You stayed for the whole thing. That's pretty good. I appreciate that. But these days I don't really go to games anymore. I don't go to football games. I don't go to baseball games. The crowds, the drunks, the noise. I really can't take it anymore. Maybe it's my age. I don't know what it is. But last time I was out, there was this drunk guy the entire time yelling at the players, "You suck! Go home! You can't play!" And I'm getting pissed off at this whole thing. I mean, I paid good money for this. And I even looked at my wife and I said, this is not an appropriate thing to be doing at the symphony. It's just not, you can't be yelling at the conductor like that. I mean, the conductor shouldn't be yelling at his players like that. It sucks. It really sucks. And as I started getting older, I started noticing my hair was thinning out. I'll tell you, that's a really fucking ego booster, ego killer. I should say, not an ego booster, it's an ego killer when your hair starts falling out. And I'm rubbing every lotion in my hair and potion and tonic that promise to get hair growth. And Rogaine bullshit doesn't work. You know the Rogaine doesn't work, right? It's bullshit. It's total bullshit. I think it's been on the market for 20 years. I don't think it's helped one guy grow a strand of hair. So this guy down the street from me is telling me, hey, look, just go. There's this clinic downtown. Go down there, do some surgery, and it's permanent. It works forever. So I went down there. They said, yeah, they can give me hair and it'll work forever. But they forgot to tell me what they do. They take hair from the back of your head and transplant it to the front surgically. But what they do, they hand it to these three little Chinese women sitting at the counter. They've got these binocular magnifying glasses. And what they do, they peel and cut. And they prepare it for the surgery in the front. It's true. They peel, cut. And I'm looking at these ladies. And fuck if they didn't look familiar. These are the same 3 Chinese ladies working at the Chinese restaurant the night before, peeling string beans. Peel, cut. Peel, cut. Now they're doing my hair. And procedures sucked. It took all day long. They didn't tell me that part. It took all day long. And around lunchtime, I'm starting to get kind of hungry. I'm feeling faint and dizzy. And I say, hey, can you bring me some lunch or something? This is ridiculous. What kind of bullshit is this? They bring me a slice of frozen pizza and a Diet Coke. Now, I think I maxed out 2 or 3 credit cards for this thing. And for that kind of money, I should have had, I don't know, a filet mignon, lobster tail, maybe a little bit of champagne, and maybe one of those Chinese ladies playing with my ding-a-ling the whole time. And for that kind of money, there's no warranty, there's no guarantee on the procedure. So if they give me some doofus doctor to graduate at the bottom of his class, I feel like a fool for the rest of my life. But luckily, it turned out okay. It turned out all right. The most important thing to me is that my wife likes it, and that's really all I care about. But my wife happens to be Asian, and let me tell you something, she's going to like any fucking thing I tell her to like. Sorry, Mr. Asian guy in the front. Is your wife Asian? Is your girlfriend? That's not a girlfriend. It's just some Caucasian guy with long hair. That's all it is. Shit. Oh man. But this happens to be my second marriage. Actually, my wife. That's true about my wife. I got her on JapanCupid.com. It's really true. She came. I think I got a pretty good deal. She came with a set of little teacups, nicely packaged, and minimal assembly required. I think I put her together okay. She looks alright to me. But see, this is my second marriage now. The first one really sucked. Not the wife, the marriage. And so, but I learned how to do it the second time. It's really easy. You marry a foreigner. Marry a foreigner because here's the thing. Whatever you tell them, they have to believe you. They have to believe whatever you tell them. You know, they don't know any better. So, you know, so for example, these days, some of you know, I fuck around with Facebook a lot, maybe to a fault, and I'm on the internet, all this bullshit. And so my wife is telling me, she says, Dave, listen, you got to get out and meet people and be with people and interact. And I say to her, listen, no, I've got 1,500 friends on Facebook. I don't need to do any of that bullshit. But she says, no, it's more about the human touch, and you got to just, you know, you got to be with real people. Facebook friends don't mean anything. And at that point, I started getting a little bit pissed off, and I put my foot down, and I said, Yoko. That's not a real name, that's what I call her. I said, Yoko, look, this is how we do it in America. Love it or leave it. And she has to believe me. Unless she's on the internet. But, see, I don't let her get on the internet. Well, if she really has to get on the internet, I let her on sometimes, but I crank up the parental controls really, really high, so all she can see are recipes. Yoko, make me some chow mein, I'm starved.
Wow.
Oh, she's actually a really good person. She comes to a lot of my comedy, and since she's Japanese, she videotapes all this stuff. She knows how to work cameras. So, I used to be a dentist in my previous life. And, that was not a joke, that's actually true. That got more laughs than anything. I was a dentist in my previous life, and I know probably you're laughing because you're thinking, well, why is this guy, who is obviously in a profession that's very lucrative and he probably made some money, why is he up in some fucking attic in north side of Chicago talking to 20 people in a room? I mean, well, I'll tell you the reason. The reason is I don't fucking know. I told you there's a lot of stupid shit going on in my life. I don't fucking know why I'm doing this, but I'm here, okay? Left a good profession for this bullshit. Damn. Holy shit. Anyway, so when I was in my dental practice, I had this assistant named Jan. And Jan was a nice enough woman. And one day at the end of work, she comes up to me and says, Dr. Maddow, could you please give me a kiss? And I said to Jan, that's highly unprofessional. I'm kind of offended, and no, I can't give you a kiss. I'm not going to do that. Please don't ask me that again. And about a minute later, she says, Dr. Maddow, could you please give me a kiss? And listen, I won't tell anybody, and if you don't tell anybody, nobody will ever find out. So I looked at her, kind of pissed off, and I said, Jan, I'm not going to give you a kiss. Please never ask me that question again. And to be totally honest with you, Jan, I should not be fucking you right now. My name's David Maddow. Thank you very much for having me, guys. Appreciate it.